Hello and welcome to another edition of the Gravestone Professionals at North Country Memorials. Today we're going to be talking about how to choose a color and a polish. When choosing a color, there's no right or wrong answer. You may want something that's really bright and stands out, or you may want something that's the complete opposite. Everyone is individual and can choose their own style and their own color according to what they like. We do have many colors to choose from. We have anything from reds, blues, we have dark stones that are in the black category. We have some browns and mahogany. There is one color, however, that I would suggest you stay away from, and that is green. We have people come in that say they're Irish maybe, or they just love the color green. The reason we steer people clear from the green is it fades. In a very short amount of time, 5-10 years, the color will fade into a deep brown, which is very deceiving because when you first look at the color and see it on paper maybe, or even in the cemetery, it's a beautiful dark green color, but don't be deceived, it will fade. Now with different colors comes different styles of lettering, okay? You may have a really dark stone, and with our darker stones, we can generally do the etchings and the skin frost. Skin frost is where you just take off the polish of each letter or each carving. Now with the skin frost lettering, you're also able to do something that's called etching, and that can either be done by hand or by laser, which is cut right into the stone. And what an etching is it's just very small amounts of polish taken off in just the right places to make something look really nice and lifelike. You can get a lot of detail with the etchings. You can actually take a portrait of yourself or a loved one and put it right on the stone, and it looks exactly like that picture that you've seen. With our lighter colors, you're not really going to be able to do that because the contrast is not going to show up as nice. Like maybe with our grays or with our rose colors or our pinks. What happens is the polish actually gives the surface of the stone a darker appearance. And with the grays, with the roses, with the pinks, it just doesn't do that as much. So with those colors, you would want to do the V-sunk lettering, or maybe just a carving, something like that, that doesn't take quite as much detail, but is done with a sandblaster, okay? And that's where it's cut right into the stone. Now with the V-sunk lettering, we talked about it in our last video, so you can go back and check that one out if you'd like to, but I'll explain it real quick. The V-sunk lettering is done really deep into the stone to cause a shadow, okay? And with our V-sunk lettering, you have to have a panel, and a panel takes off most of the polish. With that being said, let's talk a little bit about polish. There are many different styles of monuments. I myself prefer a stone that is completely polished. And the reason I like that is because it's very easy to clean, it's easy to maintain, and the lettering shows up very nicely, especially with our darker colors. If you have a stone that's a little bit more rough, maybe around the edges, on the front, or maybe the sides, the top, it's going to be a little bit harder to clean because the surface will be more porous and can hold water and dirt. And where there's water and dirt, you're going to have growth, maybe algae, moss. None of that obviously looks good on a stone. So you want to clean it every little while. But obviously with that rougher surface, you're going to have to clean it more often. We do offer servicing and restoration when it comes to cleaning stones. And what we suggest for cleaning is just using a hard bristle brush, nothing with metal or anything like that, and just scrubbing really hard. We use what's called a power washer, which that can be used as well if you have an economy or a personal power washer that you'd like to use. There's no right or wrong choice with polish. There's no right or wrong choice with color. It all depends on what you want and what your personal opinion is. Please like our videos and subscribe to our page. We will be uploading some more videos here. If the information that we're giving you is something that you enjoy and that you like, please let us know so that we can get more content out for you. For today, that's all. We're the Gravestone Professionals, and we'll be with you all the way.